Hi guys, welcome back to my Halloween series. Thank you so much for being here with me. Make sure you subscribe and you follow me on all my other social media platforms. That way you'll be the first to see all of my content. You want to see how I got this werewolf look? Go ahead and keep on watching. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, and I made my own DIY scar wax, and we're gonna talk about it here in a minute. But I made this whole nose piece and then realized that I didn't even block out my eyebrows, so I went ahead and used some Elmer's glue and just glued down my eyebrows, and then used some concealer to sketch out a straight eyebrow. And then we're gonna get back into this nose piece. So I saw this TikTok video where this girl made her own scar wax using Vaseline and flour. And I was like, oh my God, I want to try it. So I did it for the purpose of this video. Now, it did work. However, this is not something that will last throughout the day or, last a long period of time. So I wouldn't recommend wearing this out. This was strictly for the purpose of the video. I just really wanted to try it to see if it worked. So I went ahead and took some liquid latex and put a layer or a few layers on top of the nose prosthetic just to kind of give it some structure. And then I went over it with some foundation, the typical thing. So foundation, kind of blended it out with my beauty sponge, and then now we're going to get into the eyebrows. And I am using the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I believe it's in the shade Espresso. And I'm just drawing in some hair strokes. And we're just going to clean everything up with some concealer, and I'm going to use that same concealer to prep my eyes for my eyeshadow. I'm going to blend that out with this Real Techniques brush. The exact name of it will be down in the description below, but I actually really love that brush for blending around my brows and my eyes. I did set it with a little bit of translucent powder just to kind of keep everything from moving around. And then I'm going to be dipping into, I believe it's the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, also this Makeup Revolution palette. I will leave everything listed in the description box below, but I'm just going to be creating like a winged out eyeshadow look. I want everything to be pulled back towards my temples, really elongating that lash line to make like a smoky liner, and then focusing that brown shadow right there underneath the brow on the inner corner. Then we're going to be adding some black eyeshadow in those same spots just to make sure everything is really smoked out. And then I am going to be cutting my crease. I did just do a simple cut crease and then added some shimmer shadow on my brow bone and then on my lid as well. And now we're going to be getting into the face. We'll be coming back to the eyes a little bit later. I just used my regular foundation, concealer, and contour routine. If you want to know the exact products I'm using, they are going to be in the description box below. But I just blended everything out and then set underneath my eyes with some Laura Mercier setting powder. And then to bronze up my face, I'm actually going to be using an eyeshadow. I believe it's a combination of the brown eyeshadows in the James Charles palette, the ones that are in the center of the palette. Just to kind of really match the eyes and give that like smoky bronzer look. I don't even know how to describe that, but just to kind of deepen everything up more than my regular bronzer or contour. I just cleaned up the edges of my bronzer, and then now I'm going in with a dark brown eyeshadow and just filling in those nose creases to make sure that they're really gonna pop. And with this nose prosthetic, like I said, I really just wanted to try out the hack to see if it worked, but you can find scar wax at like the Spirit store, Halloween stores. They usually have some. You can obviously find some online, like on Amazon, and I would recommend trying it out that way, or, if I were to do this again, I would use a different method for the prosthetic. But I mean, it worked out for the purpose of the video. And then I just used some black face paint to fill out the tip of the nose. We're going to dust away all that face powder, and then now we're moving back up to the eyes. So I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner of my eyes with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. This is just to elongate that inner corner. I did tight line with a little bit of black eyeliner, and then now I'm going to extend my eye shape towards the inner corner with some liquid liner. We're going to go ahead and move on to the lips. So I am lining my lips with some black eyeliner, and then I did connect the muzzle of the nose down to my lips with some black face paint. And then to fill in my lips, I'm using this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. The exact shade will be listed below, but it was a little too pink for me, so I decided to go in with the Maybelline Slim Lipstick in the shade More Buff. It's more of like a brown nude, and it was the perfect shade. So I took these little elf ears that I got off of Amazon. They are linked in my Amazon storefront and in the description below, so you can definitely check those out. I've used these for multiple looks. And then I'm going to pop in my fake fangs. I did make these myself using Polymorph plastic. This is also in my Amazon storefront. I just put it in some hot water and then molded them to my teeth. Alright you guys, so that completes today's video. I did have to take the fangs out because I just could not talk, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you are inspired by today's look. Go ahead and leave me some comments down below on what you plan on being this year for Halloween, and please make sure you are subscribed and have your post notifications on, that way you'll be the first to see my next Halloween look. I'm so excited for the rest of this month and I'm so excited to get all these looks out for you. It has been super challenging and I'm always exhausted this time of year, but I am honestly so passionate about this and I love doing this every single day. So thank you guys so much for being here with me and enjoying my content, because I work really hard to produce it for you and I'm just so happy to be able to do this. Make sure you are following me on all my other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. Everything will be listed down below. But that's going to be it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all! Happy Halloween!